Yeah, so this is my new proposed route for Isle Temple. So just off the current world record run and off how I've seen runs be doing, this is about, I'd say, 10 to 20 seconds faster, and most of that is going to come from the section after Alphonse. So essentially what we're going to do is we're going to clip out a bound just over here. This will stop us having to go to the radishes and then clipping underneath. They'll then follow by us just wrapping around until we get to Alphonse, the exact same. But rather than go through the map and then do the waterfall trick, which I think is very weird, seems very hard to execute, we're going to clip out a bound again, and we're going to use kind of like a debug loading zone to essentially clip us out of bounds into the next section where you're supposed to fight the boss. You'll see, it'll make more sense when I do it. So over here, what we kind of have is this little edge. So with all of these kind of blocks, the edge of them is kind of slanted. I guess it's to try and match the model. It's very precise-ish, but you can get it down roughly to muscle memory by tapping A and D to move pixels, and by lining up your jump box with the edge of it. That's how you can usually do it. Kind of first, second, third try. So again, so what we're going to do now is just do the normal, right? So the same way as you would probably clip through the bottom using kind of the radish clip, we're just going to carry on to Alphonse. That was a bit sloppy. So we hit a little save zone here. Load from last checkpoint, and it should spawn us through. So we need to take this route to get to Alphonse. And this essentially allows us to skip most of the map, and most of the ship. Kind of standardized route at this point. Open up the door. So load last checkpoint to stop Alphonse from causing us damage. So next what we're gonna do is we need to kill these little mobs, because they'll probably annoy you. And very importantly, not damage this. So what we're going to do is we're going to destroy the little one. Little barrier. And we're going to do the exact same as before. And there you go. Clip through the top. And what we're going... Probably the reason why this route hasn't been found is because of this debug. So there's a load zone up here, and there's the waterfall here, of course. But in between the waterfall and the load zone is this small little area, which essentially allows you to enter kind of like a debug out of bounds zone. So if we hug the wall, tap up, and then keep going left, we enter this kind of mid section where there's no load zone, etc. Essentially just ask enter, we enter, and there you go, clipped out of bounds. So I go right up until you kind of can't see this dark, this kind of like dark outbox, because the hitbox to take you back down the waterfall is still there, and it extends for a massive, like an extremely wide width. And this essentially just allows us to skip it all. And I think 10, 20 seconds. Good solid save. Saves a very kind of weird muscle memory and the learning curve of doing the waterfall clip. Overall improvement, if I say so myself.